What's up, guys? Project Manager Max, Moya's Outpost, and today we're going to be talking about bass fishing for beginners from the bank. Let's get into it. Now, as a beginner, you can get very easily lost in translation from all the information provided by other anglers, most of which have been fishing their whole entire lives, and tend to smooth over the little things that can be very beneficial to a beginning angler. Um, so we're going to keep it simple today. I'm going to give you three techniques that will hopefully land you more fish. Now, number one, as a beginning angler, put the worm down. Okay? Nobody's going to expect you to go out there and finesse these finicky fish, let alone even find them. What I want you to do is focus on moving baits or search baits. That to me equals out to spinner baits and chatter baits. Those are my two main bugaboos. The commotion that these baits create in the water allow for reaction strikes from pissed off bass. Now, the more strikes you get allows you to kind of paint a picture in your mind of where these bass are hanging out, and will further allow you to make calculated decisions as to where you throw your worm and get these fish. So focus on those moving baits, put the worm down, okay? Don't pick up that worm until you've caught a sufficient amount of fish. Number two, fan casting, okay? Say you have 100 feet of fishable shoreline, okay? I want you to choose a side and, like an oscillating fan in a room, fan cast. Okay? Now, this will allow you to cover all of the water in front of you at a quicker pace. And another little tip that I have that I do that works for me is I do a short cast, long cast variation. So I'll come through, and my first wave of fan casting will be a short cast, and my second wave will be a long cast. Now that allows me to catch the fish that are closer to the shoreline without spooking them from catching a fish further out using a bomb cast. Okay, so you want to focus on those shoreline fish, and then you want to focus on those deeper fish. Okay, after you're done fan casting, I want you to walk 20 paces down the shoreline and repeat. Keep doing that until you run out of shoreline to fish. Okay, so number three, color choice. Keep it natural. All right. Now, with a spinnerbait, I tend to lean towards a shad imitation. Now, with a spinnerbait, it mimics a small school of baitfish. With the blades mimicking small minnows following a bigger minnow attached to the jig head. Now, a lot of people throw trailers with this. I don't. I get just as many bites without a trailer as I do with a trailer. Arguably more bites without a trailer. So, yeah. Anyway, so using the shad imitation with the spinnerbait, the colors that I choose are mainly white. So it'll be different variations of white chartreuse, smoky shad, just any different variation of white. With a chatterbait, it's a little bit different. Chatterbait mimics one decently sized baitfish. Now, that gives you options: perch, bluegill, shad, minnows, anything, any other kind of minnow that can get, a pretty big size. Now, with that being said, you can, like I said, have options. You can throw your green pumpkins mimicking your bluegill or your perch. You can throw your watermelon reds, which will mimic your crawfish, and then you can do your white variations, which will mimic your shad. Now, if you're having problems choosing one of those colors, you can hardly ever go wrong using those shad imitations. So pick up that white chartreuse, pick up that smoky shad, and get fucking bit. So, yeah, to recap. Search baits, not finesse baits. Cover that water quicker. Fan casts. Cover that water quicker. Okay? Natural color selection. just up your chances. Okay, don't throw some fucking neon green, weird yellow, I don't know, whatever. You know what I mean? Like choose a forage that these bass are feeding on and match that. Even if you haven't seen that forage personally in the lake that you're fishing, make a calculated guess, because that calculated guess is going to equal out to more fish down the line always. So, yeah, this help you guys out. Go ahead and follow, subscribe, and yeah, catch you on the flip side.